Hi beauties, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my July beauty favorites, and it's also my July Summer in the Sun giveaway. So if you'd like to find out more, then just keep watching. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for joining me for today's video. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications. That way you won't miss any of my uploads. I'm doing these quite late this year. Usually I announce the giveaway at the beginning of the month that I'm giving it away. But lately, that's not been happening. Just bear with me. So you all know, if you're familiar with my channel and you've been here for a while, that I always host Summer in the Sun giveaways during the summer each year, and I give away a different prize every month during the summer. So I'm going to share what I'm giving away in July, and you'll have a couple of weeks to enter this giveaway. Check the information down in the description box. One of the things that I'm giving away is this NARS lipstick in American Woman. This is the one that I'm giving away to you all, and this is mine. I don't have it on right now, but I did try it on, and I will insert a video clip of me trying this product on. It's like a lip pigment. It wears a little bit like a matte liquid lipstick. However, it's not uncomfortable like a liquid lipstick is. It's a liquid product with a wand, but it is a very comfortable wearing matte lip pigment. And I like to wear it with a lip liner, and then I will oftentimes top it with a lip gloss. You guys know I always do that. One of the things that I notice with this product is it always stays on my lips for a long period of time. So it seems to wear longer, even though I may top it with a gloss, longer than a typical lipstick will wear. I also picked up a mini of the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen SPF 40. For the longest, this was like my favorite primer. I have some other favorites now, but I do reach for this one. I have a full size of this. It goes on feeling like a silicone primer. You can wear this as your primer, and it serves as your sunscreen. I don't want to open these because they are well packaged, and I like for it to stay that way. But the winner is going to receive this pair of sunglasses, and I have a pair right here. Now, I have had mine for a couple of years, 2 or 3 years, and they haven't broken yet, but they are starting to lose this kind of stiffness here. This is a pair of sunglasses that Makeup Shayla recommended on her channel years ago. I'm not sure what brand this is supposed to look like. They're on Amazon and they're affordable, but they look like a high-end brand. And I picked them up because she showed them and I thought they looked amazing. So I bought them from Amazon, and I have been wearing this one pair of sunglasses for a few years now. They look really high end. You know, you look like fire with this pair of sunglasses on. I actually recently bought myself another pair. I need another pair of the black ones because, again, they are beginning to loosen up. But like this pair, you can tell doesn't do what I was just showing you that pair does. So it's mainly because that's an older pair, but I wanted to try something different. So I got this pair in a two-tone shade. This is actually a favorites as well. Both sunglasses, I wear these all the time. These are the only sunglasses I've been wearing for a while. The pair that the winner is going to receive is a pair of the black ones, and they are packaged right here. So the winner is going to receive all 3 of those items. You must subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a positive comment. All of the other information, like the dates and how to enter by using the Rafflecopter link, all of that information will be down in the description box, so be sure to read in the description box. I also want to mention that this giveaway is open internationally. If you don't win this giveaway, remember that there are 2 other giveaways this summer. One final reminder is there are ways for you to enter this giveaway every single day. So be sure to read the information in the description box and check out the information at Rafflecopter. Good luck to everyone. Before we start talking about my favorites, I do want to mention that I filmed a video reviewing this FEISEDY straightener a moment ago, and I'm really liking the results of the straightener. I do have a 20% off discount code if you're interested in this product, and I do want to let you know to check out this video when it goes up. Now let's talk about my monthly favorites. I want to put a little bit of powder on my face right now, so I'm going to start with this particular powder as a favorite. This is a Nakia Joy Cosmetics pressed powder. You guys know I talk about her powder all the time. The loose powder is magnificent. It comes all the way from Australia, so I try to use it sparingly, but what's the point if you never use it? But it is the best face powder ever. The loose one is. But this one runs a close second. So if you like pressed powder, you may like this. I purchased this one a while ago. They may have changed this puff. I think I saw her talking about the puff that comes with her powders recently, and this may be different, but it does come with a puff and a mirror, and I've already hit pan, so I'll need another one of these. But I wanted to show you guys this powder because this is the touch-up powder that I use most days when I'm at work. So I keep it in my work home. I have 2 residences. This is where I live permanently, and I work somewhere else and have a small apartment there where I work. And when I come home for lunch, I touch up. And I added a lot of blush earlier, and I wanted to kind of powder around it a little bit here just to sort of take that down some. So I'm just going to apply a little bit here in my T-zone area. A little bit of shine here. And look at that, beautiful. One of the things I love about Nakia Joy powder is it smells like cupcakes. The loose powder smells like cupcakes, and so does this pressed powder. And Nakia Joy has oily skin, and she has formulated these powders for people with oily skin, so it is like bulletproof. The sunscreen that I have been reaching for in the month of July and have almost emptied is this one by Good Molecules. It is the Sheer Mineral Sunscreen SPF 30. This was sent to me a while ago to review, and it is a sunscreen I reach for on a regular basis. This is a mineral sunscreen, if I'm not mistaken. I remember looking that up, and it indicates that it has minimal white cast. I a lot of times use a chemical sunscreen, but the mineral sunscreen is the one that they indicate you should use more often. This is an affordable sunscreen, so I thought that I would remind you guys that this is affordable. You can purchase it at Ulta or directly from their website. I love this brand, and everything that I have purchased or received has been amazing. The only primer that I want to mention to you all is one that I haven't had very long. I actually have it on today, and this is the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. I was influenced to buy this from Jaclyn Hill. And I'm gonna have to go and purchase another one because I was on the e.l.f. website and it indicated that they were bringing it back for a limited time. So it makes me think that it won't be around for long. And I really like this primer. It has a sticky, tacky feel to it when you apply it to your skin, and therefore allows the makeup to really adhere to the skin. It says dew primer, but I don't necessarily think my skin is any more dewy than it normally would be, but it does have a beautiful finish. What I really like about this is the smell. This smells like watermelon. This is a very pleasant experience when you are applying this primer. Even though I haven't had this very long, I wanted to tell you about it in this month's favorite so that you could get your hands on it before it goes away and you could enjoy the watermelon scent during the summer. It has like a little pump here. I don't want to waste any of my products, so I'm not going to pump it out, but it is like a clear product that has a tacky feel to it, and I have been enjoying it, and it's affordable, so you may want to check this out. I'll link it down below along with everything that I'm talking about in today's video. I feel like I have been hitting the jackpot over and over again when it comes to foundations. One of the foundations that I want to mention is the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Skin Tint. The shade that I have it in is in 330. I also have 322. I purchased 338 initially as well, and I was mixing 338 and 322. I gave 338 to my daughter. 330 is my correct shade, and this is a serum foundation. I have it everywhere. It drips. It has a dropper here, and I love this foundation every single time I apply it and I complete my makeup look. I'm always amazed that this is a drugstore foundation. It is one of those lightweight foundations, but to me it still gives really good coverage. So medium coverage, but I can build it up to full coverage where I need to. I never walk away feeling like it doesn't have enough coverage. This is top dollar. There are times when I will apply this and I have a better reaction when I look at my skin than I do when I apply a high-end foundation. It's just one that you reach for all the time, even though it's a drugstore foundation. So if I find myself reaching for it instead of my high-end foundations, that is saying something about this. I recently filmed a video of trying to find my perfect shade match of foundations. This particular foundation wasn't my perfect match. It didn't kind of turn out to be one of the ones that was my best match, but I still love wearing this foundation even though it is not a perfect match. I like how it looks on me. And this is the Makeup by Mario foundation. The shade that I wear this in is 18W. I love how it looks, so I will continue to wear this shade even though I have some other foundations that are a spot on better match for me. This looks amazing. So like once I complete my makeup look with this foundation and I bronze and apply other products, it looks so good and it just looks so fresh, so natural. It gives me the most youthful appearance. Whenever I wear this foundation, again, I am in the mirror going, wow. And I may like this one for the very same reason I like this one. They both have a more radiant finish. This one has something in it where you can really see the radiance on your skin, and this does too. Even though I add powder, it has a beautiful radiant glow, but I don't look oily. I did a review on this a long time ago and it did get fairly oily by the end of the day at that time, but I tend to powder throughout the day. If I do that, I don't experience extreme oiliness with this foundation. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful foundation. I don't talk about it enough. I don't give it its props enough, but I do reach for it often and always love the results. It's beautiful. By Makeup by Mario. The foundation that I'm wearing today is the viral TIRTIR foundation. I filmed a video on my channel here recently reviewing this foundation and the shade that I have it in, one of the shades, because I have it in 3 shades, but the shade that I have settled in on is 35 in Walnut. It comes with a little puff here, and you will use the puff here and you kind of put the excess of the product here and apply the foundation with the puff, and it goes on beautifully. And I really, really love how this foundation looks. It is gorgeous. It to me is a fairly natural looking foundation and it doesn't accent my fine lines. I am 50 years old, almost 51. It is beautiful and it is long wearing. When I apply it, it stays on my face, it doesn't melt off, and it looks good all day. I think some people have commented on my video that they tried to love it and couldn't love it. So I just think that you either love it or you don't with this particular foundation, but it's worth giving a try because it is about $25, I think, for this large one, and it comes in a mini that's maybe $15. So why not give it a try and see if it works for you? The concealer that I want to talk about today is this Dior Forever Skin Correct. I have it in the shade 4N, and I used to use a lighter shade that had a peach tone that I also really liked, but I only purchased that shade because all of the other shades were out at the time, so I bought that one and used it forever. And then I recently repurchased this since they have reformulated this product, and this is just a gorgeous concealer. It's one of my favorites, and it was one of my favorites for the longest time before some others have given it a run for its money. There are some great concealers out here on the market right now, and I have been hitting the jackpot as it relates to concealer, but I haven't talked much about this one, and I love this. I have really been reaching for it a lot. This does a great job of concealing dark circles. It looks so gorgeous. It gives you a beautiful natural under eye. The color of this one is perfect. It's a perfect brightening shade for me, so it should look a little brighter in the center of my face without being too much. If you go too bright, it can look gray under the eyes and it doesn't look very pleasing. You get a large amount in this bottle. It's worth every penny. Love this one by Dior and have been using it a lot in July. I'm starting to be able to see through the bottle. I reviewed this palette, or did like a maybe try new makeup a while ago, and I bought this palette, and this one is the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 2 palette. It's kind of got more of a rosy color scheme to it, and I loved this color scheme when I saw it. Like, I knew it had some shades that were dark enough for me. It has these cream shades with a little cover, and this serves as a wonderful makeup base underneath these other kind of shimmery shadows. When I tried this, I was like, I'm not so sure about it, because some of these shadows, not this one, but I know these down here, have more chunky glitter in them. It is what I have on my eyes today. You're gonna get a little bit of fallout with this. I have gone back to it more than one time, but recently I went back to it and I'm like, you know what? This is actually really, really nice. Why did I beat this palette up so badly? But it really was, I think, some of the glitter initially. But what I have found now is either use the cream as a base to help the glitter sort of stay on and it doesn't fall out as badly. Also, you can apply it with your finger, and that helps a little bit, having that little bit of oil from your hand. It will help it. And when I apply my setting spray, I really apply a lot of setting spray over the eye area whenever I use this palette. It has helped reduce any fallout or any of that. I really started to love this palette and reach for it a whole lot more. And I absolutely love the matte shadows. They are beautiful. They blend so great. I love using these matte eyeshadows all the time, and I love the color story. Like, this one is often what I will use as my transition shade. I have this on today, I have this on, I have a little bit of this, and this is what I have all over my lid. So it is a beautiful palette, and I put it aside and sort of didn't use it a lot, and lately I've been reaching for it a lot. It's just really gorgeous, and it is brown girl and guy friendly. Kudos to Patrick Ta. Been loving this in the month of July. I reached for quite a few blushes, but the ones I want to share with you guys are this one by Milk Cosmetics. It is in Sandy Cheeks, and they don't have this on Sephora's website anymore, but you still can get it, I think, on the Milk Cosmetics site. So I'll link it down below. I used this recently in the TIRTIR video, and you can actually see what this looks like on my skin. I'll try to remember to insert a clip of me applying this and what it looks like after powder. Is really beautiful. I have it on today underneath another blush. So if you kind of like a more natural looking blush, this is absolutely beautiful. It is a cream product, but it kind of has this rust look to it, a little sort of orange. So it looks very, very natural on the skin. It just gives this beautiful earthy flush to the skin. And I like using this and then topping it with another powder blush. But I purchased it, and because it looked so natural, I wasn't reaching for it a lot. But recently I started using it again and fell in love with it. So it does work by itself, but I tend to like to wear it with something on top. But it is a beautiful, beautiful blush. If you like cream blushes, you may want to check this one out. I love it. The other blush that I'm super impressed with, and I have it in 3 shades, but the shade I reach for is Happy. This is the Rare Beauty Happy blush. I have it in Hope as well as Joy, but for whatever reason, I really love this pink shade, and it is the blush that I have on top of the Milk Cosmetics blush, and I love this. I love the luminous look of these blushes. I think it looks really flattering on me, even though anytime you wear a luminous product on your cheek and you're older, you may see a little bit more texture. But I still love the look of these luminous blushes, and it just looks so angelic on the skin. And I have really, really fallen in love with these blushes. So I think that they're well worth it. And again, I do have it in a couple of other shades, but the one that I tend to reach for all the time is this one in Happy. So if you haven't checked out these Rare Beauty blushes, I highly recommend them. I'm only mentioning this because it's summertime. We are getting ready to start approaching fall, and they will eventually have this product on sale again during the holidays. But I love this snake palette by Hourglass. It was limited edition during the holidays, and I almost hate buying limited edition products for the purpose of my channel, because as soon as I bought this, it was no longer available. So it's hard for me to talk to you all about it on my channel. So I hate that. But I have to tell you guys that this is one of the face palettes that I have been using a lot in the month of July and forever, like all the time. And I'm really happy that I got this one, because I've used this particular palette more than the other face palette I bought from Hourglass, because this one is really, really brown girl, brown guy friendly. It has a beautifully deep bronzer, and this is a gold highlighter that just looks absolutely stunning on my skin. I have really, really fallen in love with it. So some of these products you still may be able to buy in individuals. This is like a kind of softening, like a face powder that you can use on your face, and then these are the blushes. And I reach for this all the time on a daily basis because it's all in one type of product. It has a lot of products in one, and I reach for it all the time. So I just wanted to point this out so that you can put it in your calendar to remind yourself in November to be on the lookout for these. They're usually, I think, around $80, but these palettes are such a great thing to have in your collection because they just speed up the makeup application by having everything in one. And I have really loved this particular one, the Snake palette. And I want to skip to some non-makeup products. One product I want to talk about is this. I think I mentioned it last month. I'm gonna mention it again. This is the Super Milk Conditioning Hair Primer by Lush. I was influenced to buy this from Kathleen Lights. It has this lemon fresh scent, like my lemon candle that's burning back there. And I wanted to tell you guys about it again. I'm kind of putting a dent in it. I wanted to tell you about it again because I continue to get compliments on this whenever people are anywhere near my hair. I was at a restaurant recently, had used this in my hair. Someone came up behind me to speak to me and was standing behind me and said, "You smell amazing." And I said, "I think it's probably my hair." I always know what it is they're talking about when they say it, and it has this sort of lemon smell. So I just put a small amount in my hair. That particular day, my hair was straight. I put this in my hair 2 or 3 days prior to when I dried my hair, and she could still smell it in my hair. When my hair is wet, I will apply it on the first day when I shampoo my hair, and people can still smell it in my hair long after I have applied it. This by Lush is a wonderful product. I have been loving it in the month of July. This product is almost empty. This is the Mugler Alien Goddess Parfum Travel Spray, and it was $35 when I purchased it. I had this on not too long ago, and someone that works with me said, "You always smell amazing." And for one, I'm like, how do you smell me? Because it's a person who is sitting like at a desk. It's like the receptionist where I work, and they're sitting away from me. There's a glass between us. It's probably the first person I encounter every day when I come in the office. So now I wonder if when I spray a fragrance on, does it linger, and after I walk in, he eventually smells it. It's a male. He eventually smells it at his desk, is what I'm assuming, because I'm really not around him that often during the day. And he said to me that "You always smell amazing," and I can tell it's not cheap perfume. I just began to crack up. What I was wearing that particular day was this Alien Goddess fragrance. I will pop the notes up, but it smells like a tropical dream. It is a very, very beautiful fragrance. I actually want to purchase another one, and the package is outstanding. Like, I love unique packages like this. So this has been great. I have practically emptied it. Wanted to come back and tell you guys that it is a favorite. I've been wearing it in July. The other fragrances that I want to mention, this was sent to me by House of Sillage. I do have a discount code. I think it's still valid. This is $100 for this set, and you can get it for $75. And I have been using this quite a bit. I have really emptied one of them, and I have almost emptied several others. I love this, and I've been wearing this a lot as well. So the fact that he said, you always smell amazing, and it doesn't smell like cheap perfume, it makes me wonder if some of the other days he was smelling this, because this is definitely not cheap. It does linger. Like the sillage means that you walk in a room and you leave the fragrance behind, and I really felt like he probably has been smelling me wear this, because I've been trying it out ever since it was sent to me, because I really want to be able to tell you guys if I love this, and I do. So I have been enjoying this fragrance set. It's a sampler from House of Sillage. This is a great way for you to try out their fragrances without buying a large size, and you can save 25% with my discount code. Another product that I want to mention that I have been using this month is the Matcha Cleanse. This is from Tatcha. One of the things it says, this is for normal, combination, and oily skin, and it's good for pores, dullness, and oiliness. It's fragrance-free, soap-free. It helps decongest pores and balances oil without stripping to reduce makeup slip-off for primed, shine-free skin. I would agree. Like, I think that this cleanser is the type of cleanser that helps to mattify the skin before makeup. It's not necessarily my best cleanser for removing makeup. Whenever I'm removing like eye makeup, I like to use something else, but this is a very good cleanser. So if you have oilier skin or heavy oil production, this might be a cleanser that you will want to try out, because it will help reduce a lot of that shine. It will help decongest your skin and give you a beautiful canvas before makeup. I have used quite a bit of it and have enjoyed it. I'm not going to try to pronounce this. I will just link it down below. This is a product you can purchase from Amazon, and I apologize if the mirror is going to be kind of dirty when I open this because I actually use it to apply my makeup. And I wanted to show you guys this because you can kind of sit it on a surface like this. It is a great travel mirror, and it does light up, and it has different settings for the mirror. You can change the color. I like to use it on the daylight temperature here. Yeah, it dims and it brightens. So you can, that's the brightest, and then you can dim it as well and turn it off. And it is rechargeable. It comes with this cord. You plug it into your charging block and you're able to charge it. It does have an on-off switch in the back as well. I use this in the morning at my work home, and I can do my makeup every morning with this for a little over a week without having to recharge it. I've been loving this and have been meaning to come back and tell you guys how good this is. So happy that I remembered to tell you that this is a favorite, and it has been for a while. I have another fragrance that I want to mention. I partnered a long time ago with Dossier, and they sent me so many of these fragrances, and they're fragrances that smell like a high-end fragrance. So it's like a dupe for high-end fragrances, and they really do smell like the high-end fragrance. This particular one smells like Not a Perfume by Juliet Has a Gun. It's called Musky Musk, and it is by Dossier. I have several fragrances, and I do reach for the others from time to time. I even have one that smells like my Baccarat Rouge. This is a fragrance that you can layer with other fragrances, and I also like using this on my bedding. It has this type of smell that is just nice to smell when you're falling asleep. So I'll just take this and I'll spray it into the air over my bedding so that I smell it when I'm sleeping, and it's lovely. It has a magnetic cap. Like, the bottle and the packaging is very simple with Dossier, but the fragrances really do smell a lot like the high end. The only difference is they don't last as long as some of the high end fragrances, but if you want to smell like high end but you want to spend like $20 or $30, this might be something you want to check out. This is a product I always talk about in the summer because that's when I use it. This is the Fresh Vitamin Nectar Antioxidant Glow Water. It is a skin nutrition face mist. It has vitamin fruit complex in it, and I like to use this to cool off in the summer. It is so good. Like, I will use it after I wash my face and I'm settling in for the evening, but it's not time to go to bed yet. I will spray my face. I love this. I will spray it if I go to the gym or exercise and I'm hot when I come back in. I will spray this. It has a really nice soft mist. It has the softest mist ever, and a fresh scent, a citrus scent, and it is by Fresh, and I love this. I also like to use it at night when I go to bed, whenever I have a breakout coming along or I'm feeling like I have more texture on my skin. I don't know what it is in this product, this vitamin nectar, but whenever I apply this to my face at night, I wake up with better looking skin from using this. So my favorite time to use it is the summer because it is very cool when you spray it on your face. So in the wintertime, I don't necessarily like spraying cool products on my face. I will do it if I'm feeling like I'm having a little bit of a breakout, but I really like this in the summertime and highly recommend it to you guys. I mentioned when I filmed the TIRTIR video that I have been having a problem with texture on my skin. I mentioned that I ran out of my Paula's Choice exfoliant, but I had these products that were sent to me a while ago and I had been using them but stopped. So I went back to using this. These products do similar things except it's the calm line. So if you have more skin issues and redness in your skin or irritation, more sensitive skin, this is the line that you may want to choose. This one has a 1% BHA sensitive skin exfoliant. So I started using this even though I don't have my other one because I'm like, I'm going to use these products up before I buy some more. So I've been using that. It has a serum, there's a moisturizer and a cleanser. So an entire set of products that are good for your skin, and they're great if you have sensitive skin. And I do think that since incorporating these, the texture has gotten better on my skin. I have another product I'm going to tell you about that has also been helping with my texture, but I wanted to mention these are amazing. This is tretinoin cream. It was prescribed to me by my dermatologist. It really helps to kind of resurface the skin, sort of. It helps with texture. It helps with wrinkles and aging. It's almost like it gives you new skin. And I have been reaching for this as well. I tend to put it aside sometimes and forget to use it, but I've been trying to use this a few times a week. I don't want to use it every single night because it is kind of strong, but I use it a few times a week to really help reduce the texture on my skin, and it has been working. So I have incorporated this as well. So one night I might use Paula's Choice products, and then the next night I might use this. And if you don't want to go to a dermatologist to get this, the different brand that you can purchase over the counter is also very similar. It's a like kind of watered down version. It's a retinoid, and this is a retinol cream, but I do recommend incorporating retinol in your skincare routine as you're aging to help give you that youthful appearance. So I have been using this more, and it has been helping with the texture on my skin, and I can tell a difference. Another fragrance, got fragrances this month. Another fragrance that I get compliments on that I want to tell you all about is this one by Jo Malone. This is the Nectarine Blossom and Honey fragrance. This one I get compliments on first thing in the morning when people smell me, and they don't even have to be that close to me, but they smell it and they love it. It is a very fresh and fruity scent. It is a little more high-end. This is the larger bottle, but you can get it in a smaller size. So I definitely love this fragrance by Jo Malone. This is a great kind of summer scent. I like it for summer. I think it's a great summer spring. It just seems like it's the type of fragrance to wear when the weather is warm. So love this fragrance by Jo Malone. Again, is the Nectarine Blossom and Honey fragrance. I went on a sandal buying spree and purchased some sandals. These are high-end sandals. I have knees that have problems and joints that hurt, and so I invest a little bit more money in the products that I wear on my feet. I shop a lot of times at the Birkenstock store that carries other brands that are comfortable. One of my favorite brands is the Piccolinos. I purchased these and have been loving them. I was concerned that I wouldn't have enough red in my wardrobe to wear them all the time, but I have been finding more wardrobe items that have red in them. And one of the things I love about these is the Velcro. I like wearing sandals that have Velcro on them. They are a beautiful leather, very high quality, and love the Piccolino brand. This shoe is already starting to look a little bit worn. I got caught in the rain wearing these the other day, which is why they don't look the best today. It's a sandal by Dansko. I actually get compliments on this shoe when I wear it, and it is so comfy. I'll pop up a picture that makes them look a little bit better. Also has Velcro here, and it's not a heel but adds enough of a little bit of a wedge. It is a very, very comfy shoe. These are by Taos, is how I think you say this. This pair is more expensive than the other two. Again, it's another pair that has Velcro. It has Velcro here too. I tried these on and fell in love with how they feel. These go nice with sundresses, with anything that's nude in color, like your creams and browns. So I like to reach for these whenever I'm wearing a lighter palette of outfit. They also come in black, and I want to go back and buy them in black because I wear more black than I wear anything else. They're my most comfortable pair of the three. I love wearing these the most. These sandals are high-end, but every time I have purchased high-end sandals, they last for years. Kind of all over the place, but my last non-makeup products that I want to mention are these couple of products that are hair products. This is Oribe Superfine Hairspray, my favorite hairspray right now, and I love this. Like, it is a very combable, soft hold, and a fine mist. I love this hairspray. Have been using it because I straighten my hair. I applied my keratin treatment, so I've been straightening it more, and I've been using this a lot. And I really, really want to commend this product and tell you guys this is one to check out. This is the Sebastian Dark Oil Silkening Mist. I purchased it from Ulta during an Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. What I like about this is it adds a shine to my hair without adding oil. I'm sure it has oil in it, but it's not like a traditional oil sheen that can be a little bit heavier. I can spray these two products on my hair and go a little bit longer before I have to shampoo my hair again. Where normally if I'm constantly applying an oil product and a hairspray, I have to shampoo my hair sooner. So this is a great oil mist that is not heavy on the hair. Love this one by Sebastian. Longest favorites ever. So I want to mention these brushes. I talked about two of them during an Ulta haul. I was unboxing them and I missed this one. I purchased this brush too and forgot to talk about it, but I'm gonna talk about it today. Today I used the TIRTIR foundation, and then I went back over everything with this beautiful brush by BK Beauty. It's the BK Beauty 101 brush. It is this brush that is super popular in the YouTube community. Everyone loves the BK Beauty brushes, and specifically people talk about this angled foundation brush. And I have definitely started loving these kind of angled brushes ever since I bought this one by Sonia G. This one has natural and synthetic hairs by Sonia G. Love this one. And this one is synthetic, but I've wanted to try it for a while, and I finally got around to trying it because everyone talks about it and I wanted to see if it's any good, and it is. So I look forward to purchasing some more face brushes from BK Beauty, but I wanted to start off small and see if I liked the brushes, and they are magnificent, and I love the quality of the handles as well. And I really needed this brush in my collection. I really haven't had a good brush for contour that I could share with you all, because some of the brushes that I use are brushes you can't buy anymore. And this is the BK Beauty 109 brush, and it's like a smaller version of this brush. And this one is really good for contour. I think it would also be good for applying concealer under the eye, but I purchased it for contour, so that's what I use it for. And I actually used it to apply a cream contour product on my face today, and it is the perfect size for contour. I can kind of blend up, I can stamp it on, and it is just a really good angled brush for whatever you might use it for. And then this is the Angie Hot and Flashy BK Beauty Collab brush. It says A506 on the handle. This is a concealer brush, and you guys know I typically use a larger brush for concealer because I'm lazy and I can apply my concealer much faster with a larger brush. That's one by Sonia G that I always use. But I decided to try this because everybody seems to like it, and I used it to apply my concealer today, and it is one of those perfect sized brushes for applying concealer if you have the time and can take the time to apply it with a smaller brush. It is actually really good if I was applying concealer to spot conceal as well. And it's kind of like a kitten paw type of thing, or like a finger. The size of it is sort of like your finger, and it is angled, and it is perfectly sized to apply concealer under the eye. So if you like concealer brushes that are small and you want to have one in your collection, this is a really good one that is one of their more popular brushes on BK Beauty's website. Love this. I'm going to take off my lipstick. I'm going to talk about a lipstick favorite that I want to mention. I'm going to reapply the lipstick that I've been wearing. You know, the bronzer that I have on today is this one by YSL that I've been talking about all summer. So I haven't really tried out any new bronzers. Before I apply my lipstick, the highlighter that I want to bring back to your attention, because I think that it is going away. It is going to makeup heaven. It is still available, and it's on sale on the Bare Minerals website. And this is the last shade that I think is available. So I still wanted to tell you guys about it again, because I started reaching for it again. And I hate that they are no longer selling this, because I haven't even seen where they've replaced the highlighter yet with something else. But it is the highlighter that I have on today, and it is absolutely stunning. And I bought it from Ulta a while ago, like 21 Days of Beauty, and have, you know, put a significant dent in this highlighter, and it was my favorite for a long time. It gives you the most beautiful wet cheek, and it's gorgeous, and it's the highlighter I've been reaching for a lot this month, and I just wanted to tell y'all about it again and wanted you to get your hands on it while it's available and on sale. Something that I have been wearing on my lips, this Malt lip liner is the lip liner I've been reaching for a lot, and it's by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is a darker brown. It's sort of like Chestnut from MAC Cosmetics. I used to wear that a lot too. See, it's not my typical brown. It's a darker brown. And this is the lip liner that I have been wearing on my lips today. And the lipstick that I finally get to talk to you guys about again, that I have been wearing for a long time. I reach for it every single day, and I haven't mentioned it on my channel because I thought it was gone. I couldn't find it on MAC's website, but I recently saw that they have like a, I don't know if it's limited edition, but it's in a special packaging. So I don't know if it's only back temporarily or permanently, but this is the Shanghai Spice shade, and it's sort of like a pink. See, I've used so much of this lipstick, it is almost gone, that I think I'm gonna have to buy it again now that I see that it's being sold again, because I don't know if it's in their regular rotation or if it's just sort of a limited edition thing. It's like one of their cream sheens, which I love this type of MAC Cosmetics lipstick. And whenever I wear these lipsticks, I'm like, why did I stop wearing you? It's so good. And I have been wearing this every day. So that's been my little lip combo, and I love it. The dark lip liner with this shade has just been beautiful. And I've been topping it with a different gloss that you can't buy anymore from Marc Jacobs. So I'm just going to put on my Dare to Bear because that's what I wore on it today. And although this is usually a lighter color, it's getting darker just because of me dipping in it. Topping lipsticks with it has made this darker. But that's a Pat McGrath gloss. Dare to Bear is my favorite. This liner is just perfect, like for overlining. I don't really overline a lot because I always love how it looks, but I did do it a little sneaky little overline. I don't always like how it looks on me, but this is just a beautiful lip liner in this darker color, and I have been wearing it a lot. Another lip product that I'm gonna put on top, that sometimes I have been doing this if I wanted to plump my lips a little bit. This is the Sun Diego, and it is by City Lips. If I want my lips to be plumper, then I may add this on top as well. So I'm gonna put a little bit here. And I also have the clear. And I just put it in the center there. It will begin to tingle, and it's gonna plump my lips a little bit as well, and it's absolutely beautiful. Sometimes I will put the Tarte and mixed berries on. I have almost emptied this, and I have repurchased. This is a very similar shade to the Shanghai Spice. It is very similar to that shade. So I'll put this on as a plumping gloss, and this on, and just have these little plump pouty lips. That's what I have been wearing on my lips in the month of July. I've been loving this. I'm really liking this straightener, by the way, guys. I love the straightener. So I just want to tell y'all, I can tell the difference with how my hair has turned out with that straightener. So really loving that. I knew this was going to be a little bit longer monthly favorites because I've just been having a great time with makeup and other beauty products and other lifestyle products in the month of July. So thank you for joining me for today's video. Be sure to check down in the description box if you're interested in entering this month's giveaway, and all of the products that I have talked about in today's video will be linked down below. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I will respond. And if you've not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button before you leave. So I'll be seeing you guys again very soon in my next video. So until the next time we meet again, this is Savvy signing out.